So in this video, I'll be showing you how to attach a zipper to your bag lining. So if you are making a bag that needs a zipped lining, so watch this video. So you need to cut out your fabric. You measure your bag and cut out your fabric. So if you don't know how to take proper measurement of your bag, I have a video here on my channel, a short video that explains how you can cut out the perfect size of lining for your bag. So you have to cut out two pieces of the fabric in the same size. Whatever measurement you get from measuring your bag, you have to cut out two pieces of the fabric in that size. So I have my fabric here. Okay, so what you need to do now is you fold your fabric into two like this, turn it this way. So this is the width of the fabric and this is the length of the fabric. So I'm going to fold it into two like this, right side facing each other. Then what you do next is you sew each side of the fabric. Sew each side of the fabric with ½ inch allowance. Once you watch this short video I made about cutting your lining, you would understand why I said you should sew the fabric on each side with ½ inch sewing allowance. On the other one also, fold it and sew both fabrics on the sides. So I'm going to join the fabric now with ½ inch sewing allowance. You do the same to the other side. Now, as for the other fabric, you sew it the same way you did to the first one. So after joining the fabric on both sides, the next thing you want to do is to open it up this way. When you open it up by the side like this, you see you'll be having a pointy edge at the bottom. So from this pointy edge, you are going to be sewing the base of the lining. So to do this, you take your bag and measure the base of your bag. So this, let's say this is the bag. You measure the base this way. So for this bag, the base of this bag is 2.25, as you can see on my tape rule. So take this same measurement, open up this seam, the seam you made here, open it up like this, and place your tape rule. Place your tape rule and measure 2.25. Measure 2.25. So this is 2.25 from the pointy edge. Now you want to draw a line. Pick your chalk and draw a line this way. So after drawing the line, you are going to be sewing over this line like this. You sew over the line. Yes, so this is what you have. Then what you do next is to cut the excess. So from the stitch, just leave about ½ inch and cut off the excess this way. So you are left with this. This is what you have. So what you did here, you are going to do the same to the other side. Here, you do the same to the other side. Then when you are done with this first piece, you pick the second piece of fabric and also do the same to both ends of this fabric too. Yes, so I'm done with both fabrics. Okay, the next thing you want to do after sewing all edges is to get a lighter to finish the edges of your fabric to make them look neat. So just do it gently like this to give it a neat look. Do this for all the sides of the fabric, both piece. Once you are done with this, the next step is to fold the top of your fabric this way. So fold your fabric like this and sew it round. So I'm done sewing. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to do the same for the other piece of the fabric. Now I'm done sewing both fabrics. I'm done folding the edges like this. So the next thing you do is pick one of this fabric and turn the right side outwards like this, and the other fabric you will leave the wrong side out and the right side in, just like this. So this one, the right side is out, while this, the right side is in and the wrong side is out. So what you do next is this one, place it like this, like let it sit, and pick the other one which has the wrong side out, then insert it into the first one like this. When you do this, both wrong sides will be facing each other this way, and what you have is both right sides facing out like this. This is the right side. This is also the right side of the second fabric. Now it's time to join our zip. So now pick up the two fabrics. You know, you've placed them into each other this way. Now you want to look for where you made your side stitch, this this side stitch, and also for the other fabric where you made the side stitch. You want them to align with each other like this. So once they are aligned this way, you want to secure them together. So what you do is you get a pin and secure them together like this. So you'll be needing some pin to hold the zipper in place before sewing. This makes it a lot easier when you sew. Pick one end of the zipper and place it firmly in between both piece of fabrics this way. As you can see, this is where the zipper ends. This is where the zipper ends. You know, zipper comes with excess fabric at the tip. So is this excess fabric I'll be inserting in between my two piece of fabrics this way. So the ending of the zipper will still be outside. Now you want to securely attach this. Open your zipper up, open it up. Then you want to embed this securely in between both fabrics. So pick another pin and secure it firmly this way. secure it. Can you see? Then you continue securing it in between both fabrics. Secure it. I'll continue securing this zipper in between both fabrics this way. Secure it again with a pin. Securing it this way makes the sewing very easy, and also it comes out very neat and straight. You don't end up having a wobbly zipper when you do it this way. So this is the other end of the fabric where the side stitches are. This is the other end. So you don't want to secure your zip all the way to this end. Yes, don't secure your zip all the way to this end. So you can leave about 3/4 of an inch. You can leave about 3/4 of an inch right here. Yes, so you can secure it here. And again, when you are sewing, you won't sew from this end. You'll be sewing from about 3/4 inch away from the side stitch, like around this side. So you start your stitch from here, not from this place. That is for where the your zipper is going to start from. This is where your zipper is going to start from, right? This is where it's going to start from. So from where it's going to start from, you don't want to secure the zipper with the fabric all the way to the end. But for the other side, this is what you have. This is what we have. So you can see this is the side stitch. You can see where the zipper is starting. About half an inch or 3/4 of an inch from the side stitch. So I've securely placed the zipper in between both fabrics. Can you see? That's the first side of the zipper. So for the second side of the zipper also, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to insert it in between the fabrics and secure it with pins. You secure it up to this place, leaving about half inch or 3/4 inch. So as you can see, I'm done securing the zipper. The next thing you want to do is just to sew this piece round, stitch it round to put everything in place. So I'll be starting from here, from this side. While sewing, when you reach this side of your lining where the zipper is, where you have your excess zipper, just place it like this. Just ignore the excess zipper and just continue sewing around, because you've already fixed your zipper into your fabric. And just sew it. Just ignore the excess this way and continue sewing. Continue sewing. Sew all the way to the end this way. Yes, so we are done fixing, and this is what we have. You can see it's not looking wobbly or um you can see it's not looking wobbly. It's very straight and very neat, both outside and inside. Can you see how neat it looks? Now the next thing is to cut off this excess. This excess, you have to cut it off. So to finish off the excess zipper, you need a zip stopper. This is what we call a zip stopper. You can get this um from shops where they sell bag materials like rings and chain. So you want to cut it this way. So from you want to leave about 2 inch of the zipper before cutting it off. So leave about 2 inch and cut off the excess. If you have excess thread like this at the tip of the zipper, you can just get a lighter and trim it off like this. Now you need a glue, maybe hot glue or super glue. Then you turn it this way. This is the front side of the zipper, this is the wrong side of the zipper. So you turn the excess fabrics on both end of the zipper this way to the back, to the back, and this is what you have. You place some glue inside this zip stopper. Place few drops of glue, maybe 2 drops inside this stopper. Then you insert the zipper into this hole where you place drops of gum or glue gently, gently, and it's going to stay in place like this. So you are done sewing, you are done attaching your zipper to your lining. You can see how neat this came out. So you can either place this excess into, I said we shouldn't sew the zip all the way to the end. So this is the reason why I said we shouldn't sew all the way to the end. So you can insert this excess tip inside this space we have here. Can you see? Can you see what we have? So it's very neat and durable. So if you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more educating videos like this one. Thank you.